royal family gathers for annual Trooping the Color ceremony, but it's what happened behind the balcony that has everyone talking. What began as a perfectly choreographed royal tradition turned into a moment of whispered tensions, unexpected reunions, and silent messages, all behind the pomp and pageantry of Trooping the Color 2025. Every year, Trooping the Color marks the monarch's official birthday with a grand display of military precision, tradition, and regal splendor. But this year's ceremony had something more, an undercurrent of emotion and intrigue that kept the world's eyes glued to every movement, every gesture, and every glance on that iconic Buckingham Palace balcony. It started as expected. The sky above London was painted with streaks of red, white, and blue as the RAF flypast thundered overhead. Crowds cheered from the mall, waving flags and craning their necks to catch a glimpse of the royals making their way to the palace. King Charles stood tall in his ceremonial uniform, saluting with the practiced poise of a monarch. Beside him, Queen Camilla offered her signature wave, poised, polished, but somewhat distant. Then came Prince William and Princess Catherine, stepping into the spotlight with their three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, each dressed in traditional attire and perfectly behaved under the watchful public eye. Catherine, elegant in a pale blue coat dress with a matching hat, radiated both strength and serenity. William, clad in full military regalia, looked every bit the future king, composed, confident, and protective of his family. But what truly set tongues wagging wasn't what was seen immediately on the balcony, it was what sources say unfolded behind it. According to several insiders, the royal gathering this year was marked by awkwardness and unease over one significant absence and a pair of last-minute decisions that caught many off guard. First, Prince Harry. Once a staple of such events, he was not invited to stand on the balcony, despite reportedly flying into the UK days before the event. While there were rumors he might quietly join the family in private, his absence during the public portion of the ceremony was as loud as any cannon salute. And according to palace sources, his attempt to visit his father the night before was met with polite deferral, fueling speculation of an ongoing rift that hasn't yet healed. What made this more complicated? Meghan Markle's name was whispered all over the palace grounds, not because she was there, but because she wasn't. And many believe it was her absence, not Harry's, that finally gave space for other royal members to breathe. Some guests reportedly described a lighter atmosphere without her presence, though others expressed quiet sadness over the continued divide in the family. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Princess and Prince Edward were said to be playing vital roles in maintaining harmony. One palace aide described it as the quiet peacekeeper of the day, guiding younger royals, coordinating last-minute logistics, and making sure that no single family member drew too much attention or controversy. But the true highlight of the day was Princess Catherine, whose presence, after months of health speculation and absence from public events, was a balm to royal fans across the world. Her radiant smile and effortless interaction with her children touched a chord, reminding everyone of the grace and strength she's come to represent. At one point, Charlotte was seen whispering something to her mother, and both burst into quiet laughter, a private moment that felt wonderfully public, a reminder that beneath the crowns, they are still a family. The ceremony closed with the royals waving from the balcony, united in presentation if not completely in spirit. The crowd erupted as the king gave a final wave, and the national anthem played. Still, the world was left wondering, will Harry and Meghan ever return to that balcony? Is this the beginning of a healing chapter for the monarchy, or the quiet continuation of its fracture? For now, the spectacle of Trooping the Color 2025 did what it always does, delivered elegance, tradition, and timeless imagery. But behind the velvet curtains, emotions ran deep. And while the monarchy presented a picture of stability, the questions it left behind suggest the real story is just beginning.